Historic victory. Tjen bests Eala in Sao Paulo, Indonesia's first WTA semifinal ace since 2002. Janice Tien continued her rapid emergence onto the Logic WTA Tour by resuming an old junior rivalry in the SP Open quarterfinals. From 3-0 down in the first set, she won 12 of the next 14 games to defeat number 3 seed Eala 6-4, 6-1 in 1 hour and 12 minutes. Playing just the second-to-level event of her career after qualifying for the US Open last month, Tjen has become the first Indonesian to reach a WTA semifinal in 23 years, since Angelique Wijaya claimed the title at Pattaya City 2002. The 23-year-old extended her overall 2025 record to 62-12, and she's a remarkable 103-15 since graduating from Pepperdine University last June. Though this was the first professional meeting between Tjen and Eala, the pair go back a long way. They first played each other in 2 Grade 4 junior events in each other's home countries back in 2018, with both winning the away match. Eala in Jakarta, Indonesia, and Tjen in Makati City, the Philippines. In a nod to the significance of 2 players from Southeast Asia meeting each other in a WTA quarterfinal, Tjen wrote "See" and drew a heart on the camera after winning. Eala led their overall junior head-to-head 2-1 and made the brighter start, pinning Tjen in her backhand corner to avoid her forehand. Number 130 ranked Tjen didn't help her cause with a pair of double faults in her first service game. But once Tjen got her footwork and serve going, the match was one-way traffic. Skipping nimbly around her forehand at every opportunity, she fired winners to every corner of the court with it, eventually tallying 23 to Eala's meager 4. From 3-0 down, Tjen would only face break points in one more game, up 2-1 in the second set. She saved both in signature fashion, a forehand winner and an unreturned serve. Eala, who was on a 7-match winning streak after capturing her first WTA 125 title in Guadalajara last week, was also undone by 15 unforced errors, often into the net. By the end, Tjen was teeing off on the Eala serve, and she converted her second match point with a clean return winner to seal her 4th career top 100 victory. "It still feels unbelievable to me. It still hasn't hit yet," said Tjen afterwards. "I was focusing on every point, especially playing against Eala. We all know she can come back at any time, just trying to focus and stay in it till the end." Tjen will face number 6 seed in the semifinals after the Briton came from 2-0 down in both sets to defeat number 2 seed 6-3, 6-4. Jones advanced to her second career-to-level semifinal following Bogota 2023, and like Tjen will be bidding to reach her first career final. "She looks to be playing really good tennis," Jones said of Tjen. "I actually really like her game style. I think it'll be a fun match. We have some similarities too." The night sky over Sao Paulo crackled with possibility, and under those lights, history was made. Janice Tjen, Indonesia's rising star, shattered a 23-year dry spell, becoming the first Indonesian woman in over 2 decades to reach a WTA semifinal. Her conquest: number 3 seed Eala of the Philippines. The scoreline: 6-4, 6-1, a declaration, no less. This isn't just a win, it's a turning point. The weight of history. To fully grasp the magnitude of this moment, you have to carry its shadow. Angelique Wijaya, 2002 Pattaya, Indonesia's last woman to sail into a WTA semifinal. That was 23 years ago. Tjen was born that same year. So for nearly a generation, Indonesian women in singles at the tour level have been dreaming of this. They've seen predecessors like Wijaya write chapters of hope. Now Tjen has flipped the page. She's not just chasing history. She is history. The road to Sao Paulo. This wasn't a meteoric jump. Tjen has been building, match after match, point after point. Her 2025 record before this moment? A staggering 6-1-2. Since leaving Pepperdine University in June, she's gone 1-0-3-1-5 across all levels. In Sao Paulo, she dispatched Martina Okolova 6-1, 6-0 in the round of 16, barely breaking a sweat. Only 1 game lost. Then came Eala in the quarters. Eala had been riding hot streaks, WTA 125 title last week in Guadalajara, strong form. Yet Tjen, from 3-0 down in the first set, took control, won 12 of the next 14 games, and closed it out with authority. Eala, who had given shows earlier in the tournament, was handed her first loss in Sao Paulo. Anatomy of the match. What made the win so emphatic wasn't just the result, but how Tjen did it. She fought back from a 0-3 deficit, showing mental toughness. Her forehand came alive, her movement sharpened, her winners poured in. She hit 23 winners compared to Eala's 4. Despite some double faults, she saved breakpoints with gutsy shot makers when it mattered. By the second set, it felt inevitable. Tjen wasn't just holding on, she was asserting, dominating, clinching the match with a clean return winner. What this means, beyond the court. This moment sends ripples. For Indonesia, a resurgence, a reminder of what's possible. Young players in Jakarta or Surabaya or wherever will now have fresh proof. The stage is theirs. For Southeast Asia, 2 neighbors, Indonesia and the Philippines, on center stage. Eala loses this match, but she, too, has written her story. She is one of the region's strongest prospects. Their clash in this quarterfinal becomes more than just rankings or seedings. It's representation, inspiration. For Janice Tjen herself, confidence, validation, a bump in ranking. Yes, she's already near her career high. But more than that, self-belief. She has now beaten a higher-ranked, streaking opponent on a big stage. That tends to change how you see yourself on court. Looking ahead, semis and beyond. Tjen's next hurdle, Francesca Jones, number 6 seed. Another great test. A chance not just to compete, but to push the boundaries even further. If she plays like she did versus Eala, calm under pressure, fearless in shot-making, there's no telling how far she can go, even if the title doesn't come now. This semifinal appearance writes her name into the record books. It opens up opportunities, sponsorships, wildcards, higher seedings, more media, more weight from national associations. It becomes a beacon for youth, for funding, for faith in Indonesian women's singles tennis. A moment to treasure. When Tjen won that final point, hit that return to seal the match, think of what she saw. The baseline she's crossed, the burden she's lifted, the eyes watching, from home, from courtside, from online. Then the camera, and Tjen drawing C with a heart. Not just for her. For Southeast Asia. For Indonesia. For everyone who's waited that it still might feel unreal for her. For many of us. But make no mistake, this is real. This is victory. This is Friday morning in Sao Paulo. History born in rallies, in grit, in belief. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.